To me, that's inspirational, whether it, just listening to Caitlin, her work ethic, it was important to her. And I mean, she's just starting, her round of golf, her journey. I was
trying to think of who else maybe could play today, especially in women's sports, that would.
Caitlin Clark has done it again, and this time, she tore through the world of sports like a hurricane. The same woman who annihilated every basketball record stepped onto the golf course for the first time and rewrote history in a single, breathtaking day. Yes, you heard that correctly. Caitlin Clark just shattered a golf world record. The moment rippled across the globe. The golf elite froze in disbelief. Tiger Woods, usually unshakable, was utterly speechless. Steph Curry's jaw dropped in real time. Even seasoned LPGA pros, supposed to be in relaxed off-season mode, could hardly process what they were witnessing.
Yeah. All roads lead to the Annika Pro-Am. Trust me, all roads, all cameras, all people will be tuned in for the Annika Pro-Am. Why? To see the GOAT, Caitlin Clark, take over the show.
But here's the bombshell. As the golf legends roared her name, some familiar faces from her basketball past were nowhere to be seen. AJ Wilson, Angel Ree, silence. Not a single word, not even a hint of congratulations. And suddenly, the question hung in the air like a storm. Should Caitlin have expected them there? Or were they the ones who never deserved to witness her brilliance? Drop your thoughts below, because after today, Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball icon. She's a force that refuses to be contained. This seismic moment began on a breezy Friday morning at the RSM Classic Prom. On paper, it was meant to be routine, nothing extraordinary.
All of these places, every media outlet is covering this, and you don't say anything. That's what we were talking about this whole season. We were correct. The fans that were saying that the WNBA seems to be trying to quiet the noise of Caitlin Clark, not letting her shine to her full.
A routine celebrity tournament. That was the plan until Caitlin Clark's name flashed on the player list. Instantly, the air shifted. Fans lined up hours before sunrise, anticipation crackling like electricity. Tickets vanished in minutes, and for the first time in RSM history, the sea of spectators was awash with more Caitlin Clark jerseys than golf hats. Then Theo's voice boomed across the course, charged with drama, from the University of Iowa. Now representing the Indiana Fever, please welcome Caitlin Clark. And just like that, the world held its breath. Every whisper, every movement stopped. Thousands of eyes locked on her. Every step she took toward the tee felt like the opening of a cinematic epic, suspense thick enough to cut with a knife.
Caitlin Clark's name affiliated with the event. They know the pub that is going to bring and everything that's going to come with it. So obviously, they're going to do what's best for business. Unlike the WNBA, let's be clear here. It's just so funny, and I said this in a video before.
The wind whispered through the fairway, carrying a tense hush over the crowd. Then she swung, and boom. The crack of that first drive roared like a clap of thunder, slicing through the calm. Perfect. Unstoppable. Her very first shot soared past 270 yards, landing with breathtaking precision. The crowd erupted in a wave of screams, cameras flashed like lightning, and even Tiger Woods couldn't hide a rare, impressed smile. Steph Curry's voice cut through the chaos. That's the best first swing I've ever seen. In an instant, Caitlin Clark, the undisputed queen of basketball, was trending in the golf world. Golf Digest hailed her as the most natural crossover athlete since Michael Jordan. ESPN didn't hold back. Caitlin Clark just changed golf forever.
Just the presence alone of Caitlin Clark, they understand what that could do for their sport. They understand that let's say 1,000 new eyeballs, 10,000 new eyeballs show up. If only they could get a fraction of those new eyeballs to become fans, they understand that's a win.
But amid the flood of praise, a shadow loomed. Where were AJ Wilson and Angel Ree? The same voices that had criticized her relentlessly in basketball, calling her privileged, claiming she soaked up too much attention, were nowhere to be found. Not a whisper as Caitlin tore through golf history. The WNBA had spent an entire season trying to clip her wings, trash talk, jealous remarks, even league executives quietly sidelining her spotlight. But the golf world? They embraced her. LPGA superstar Nelly Korda approached, her voice steady yet warm. You belong here. This is yours. Maria F.Y. told reporters her energy is untouchable. Pure fire. In basketball, she'd been treated like an outsider. On the golf course, she was royalty. And then came the moment destined for the history books. Hole 7, par 4, the notorious hole where even PGA pros falter. Caitlin lined up, silence cascading over the crowd like a held breath. Deep inhale. Swing. The ball soared, cutting through the air as if time slowed, landing inches from the cup. Gasps erupted, cheers shook the course, chaos reigned. Commentators could barely speak. She finished the round 13 under par, obliterating the previous prom record, and left the world stunned.
Business is booming when Caitlin is involved. Pro-Am tickets are $25, and event organizers saw demand increase 1,200% for the Pro-Am because of Clark, one of the most popular figures in the sports world. 1,200%. Oh, it's because of me too. No, it's not.
Woods watched from the sidelines, awe in his eyes. That was one of the cleanest, most fearless swings I've ever seen from a non-pro, he admitted. Steph Curry couldn't resist weighing in either, tweeting, "Caitlin Clark might just be better than me at this point." Instantly, social media erupted. Caitlin Clark golf trended #1 worldwide. Headlines poured in. Major outlets declared, she can do it all. She breaks records without even trying. She's exactly what women's sports have been waiting for. Meanwhile, AJ Wilson posted an Instagram story, but not about Caitlin. Just a brand collab. Fans noticed, and they did not hold back. Why can't you just celebrate her? Caitlin's out there making history while you stay silent. Angel Reese stayed quiet too. And for the first time, the narrative flipped. The fans rose up for Caitlin, not the other way around. In an interview later, Caitlin laughed, "I just came here to have fun, but apparently, I can't stop competing." That's Caitlin. She doesn't chase headlines. Headlines chase her. From packed college basketball arenas to WNBA stadiums and now golf greens, she leaves a trail of awe wherever she goes. She's redefining what it means to be multi-talented. Her parents were there, tears in their eyes, watching history unfold. Her mom said, every time she picks up something new, she gives it everything she has. So what's next? Will she train with golf pros? Enter PGA or LPGA events? No one knows. But one thing is certain, Caitlin Clark just proved her talent has no limits. Surrounded by a roaring crowd chanting her name, smiling, crying, this was more than a record. This was a seismic shift for women's sports. Caitlin Clark didn't just swing a club. She swung open doors for every woman ever told, stay in your lane. She's no longer just a basketball player. She's a movement, a living, breathing definition of greatness. What happens next is anyone's guess, but the world better be ready. If you love this story, hit that like button, subscribe for more Caitlin Clark updates, and share it with anyone still doubting her. Because Caitlin Clark just reminded us all, legends aren't born. Legends are forged one unstoppable swing at a time.